Re-establishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Locate and shut down antenna in the electro. We need to talk to the officer who tried to contact us. The River Road or something. Not paying too much attention. I hope there was some kind of a notification in the... Yeah, what about that mirror?
Before you ask, no. Your mirror has not been replaced, Mr. Jensen.
Yeah, it's electro. I don't want to have a lot of unfinished business while when we go there.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated
River Road. We know she's undercover prostitute.
Hey, Jensen! Long time no see. Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
If she's an old friend, let's treat her friendly.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row-ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
No, sure.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Suits me. Rules would only slow me down.
Very dirty Harry of you, Jensen. But we still have to be careful how we handle this. We've worked hard to catch this son of a bitch. I don't want him to walk on a technicality.
We could also put a bullet in him, but we'll do it your way. Mainly because she's an old friend, so I don't want to shit on her operation here.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-Aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Come on. You promise not to be too rough, and maybe I'll give you a freebie, sugar.
That's an inconvenient timing for us. To going into Derelict Road and be unnoticed. I think we should try to take care of that first, because it's the most likeliest to go bad somehow. From the map there are 3 passages there, the main road, some kind of side alley, and potentially the building. I'm assuming the building is the likeliest for us to stay unnoticed in there. We don't have inventory space, we do have to increase it immediately. We have to rack with us some evidence and all that. Yeah, it just won't work if we don't have some extra inventory space. Much better. We could take cloaking too. Might cause people to go into alarm state because we could still be running around causing a noise. But they couldn't see us and they couldn't cause an alarm. So it would technically be exactly what the woman wants. Xander. Like Xander. Okay. There's an entrance there. Sewer opening there. I think the sewer is probably our best bet. If we go in the front, I just can't see us being able to maintain basically go in there unnoticed. Civilian, couple of guys patrolling maybe. One guy up here somewhere. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get past that guy. We'll see how the situation develops once we get there. But it seems it's going to be a tough one to go unnoticed here.
Jensen,
How can I help you, Francis?
You know why I'm contacting you.
The transmission that's making a mockery of your security efforts?
It's keeping a back door open into our network. None of us are secure unless you find the antenna that's sending it and shut it down.
For you, anything.
Breakable wall, but again, there's two guys there, one exactly behind the wall. If we had the punch through ability, we could take down the guy behind the wall without problem. Still, it would be very likely to cause some kind of a fuss or alarm, so it would defeat the entire purpose of us being here. Reload speed. I'm still not clear how the hell I'm going to go past these two. The guy constantly looking in our direction, that's gonna be a tough one. I think our best bet would be to try to get him to move.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost. It's too late to run.
This works for me.
That's it.
Don't think it went to alarm quite yet. Yeah, this was very, very close. I don't think it's the end of the world even if they spot us, but it will make her situation quite a bit more difficult, so we'll try to avoid that as best we can. I don't want to take out any more people than I have to push forward. I have a solid idea of where we need to go to get our job done, and we should see the objective there anyway. Oh, this is bad. The concrete slab there prevents us from taking him out. I think that's bullshit, because we can take... He's right there. This is a bit risky what we're doing. I think it's pointless risk. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. But there are too many people here. So the chance of something getting spotted or alarm made is very high. More importantly, yeah, I don't want there to be a huge spread of guard all over the place that can't be woken up. She was about to panic. I couldn't take the chance. I don't know what she would have done. Maybe go running about screaming or something. Something to get people to go to alert state. So. No point to take chances though. There's only one guard looking our way. And when he's out, we'll go down. Hobos. Yeah. Yeah, two routes. This should be the secret route, and this should take us to the industrial area. Both would be just fine for us. Shit. We should not have trouble taking this guy out. There's a long passageway with no one here. I don't think killing this guy is necessary. We basically can secure him at a location where no one can get to him. That's poison gas. We could take an upgrade that allows us to move through that. Not sure it's a good choice at this point though, because we're not choosing it because we have a plan for it, or we're constantly suffering from it. We're basically using it as a lazy escape. We'll ignore it for now, but that does mean it's the only way we can go. Shit. Three guys, at least. There's no way we can go undetected from the top. Well, kudos to the game. It certainly looks like I'm wading my way through in shit and piss. So it looks like the metal grading goes quite a long way there. So I think this might work. Please don't see me. Yeah, it works just fine. What are the... More importantly, I don't think they are moving anywhere. So we don't have to worry about patrols or anything. Another cracked wall though. Shit. I'm ignoring it for now. We either have to shoot it open or just explode it open. Either way, I don't want to create fuss now. Just want to move past them. Yeah, there's only one guy that could potentially see us, the one leaning on those tires. He's not doing a move. Okay, simple enough. We should be very close where we need to be. Should be right here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Ah. A lot of people here. A lot of people. Wait. We might have an option to get to the other exits. The other sewer entrance or exit should lead here somewhere. I don't remember the map exactly, but yeah, because if there's a toxic leak there somewhere, there's a good chance there's a valve to shut it off. It's on the wrong side. We can just move there now, shut it off, open up basically a better, much better entrance area here for the next time when we have to come. I'm not super convinced that it's the right thing to do. Actually, I'm not going to do it. Because I don't think there is a real risk of getting caught if we go this route, and that's the main concern at the moment. If we want to, we can easily get there, even if we come through here. It simply isn't a big deal. Don't you worry, you guys. I'll be back to kill you all. For now, for a friend, you get to live a few more minutes. Maybe an hour. How are we gonna get out of here, though? Main exit is blocked. I think we can take out the guy guarding it and just walk out, though. But could we do something else? Two cars there. I'm going to try to get out the way we came. We have fairly decent jumping skills after all. And we just have to, yeah, it doesn't look all that difficult. Famous last words, that's what it feels like though. Okay, we can get there. It could be a little bit more dangerous than I thought. So that's the tough parts. What else? We need to talk to suspect, pretend to be an hitman. That should unlock future things. Behind the police station. Hello there.
Yes? May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
I'm a professional. I know how things work. So if we can just skip Cloak and Dagger 101.
Well, you certainly look the part. Now let's see how well you can play it.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business, a rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone, just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would be a tad overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
So what's the plan? You make a call and rat one of the bangers out, then the DRBs retaliate and so on and so forth until they wipe themselves out?
Pretty much.
What about innocent casualties? These thugs aren't exactly expert marksmen, and it's pretty hard to aim from the window of a moving car. What could be worth such a risk?
I won't discuss my motives with you. I hired you to do a job. Just do it.
I need a more precise location on the target.
There's a small back alley known to the locals as Earl's Court. You can access Double T's building using the fire escape. He's in one of the apartments on the 4th floor.
So what is it I'm picking up, and where is it exactly?
There's a rather luxurious apartment complex on Grand River Road. In front of it, on the other side of the street, you'll see a door that leads to a maintenance corridor. In the first corner of that corridor, you will find a crossbow hidden amongst the trash and debris. Use it to kill Double T.
Okay, we don't actually have much of a... we asked for more details.
I don't understand what you're getting out of this. It sounds to me like you're just the middleman for someone else.
You think too much, my friend. This could prove to be a source of great personal discomfort for you in the near future.
Yeah, let's use the...
You don't sound like a cop.
You, on the other hand, are starting to sound exactly like one. I strongly suggest you simply get on with the program.
You obviously want this done quick and done well. I respect that. All I'm asking for is half the payment in advance as a gesture of goodwill. In my line of work, you simply can't afford to be careless.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. You've got yourself a deal.
We milked 1,000 credits out of him for a job we're never gonna do. The game does allow you to do it though, so there's no need for you to side with the police here. Retrieve O'Malley's package. Locate O'Malley's apartment. Earl's Court. Should be this one. That's where our target is. Oh yes. Okay. Now I gotta have a decent handle on what we have to do. Let's pick up the weapon first. I was asking the stupid questions that almost made him realize I was a cop, because there was no real way for really to accept the mission, so I thought maybe we have to go through all these options to try to milk the information for our police friend. Apparently it was not necessary in any way. Interesting. Beer. The guards are on the other side, we don't have to worry about them. A crossbow. It's I think this is the only long-range silent weapon that we have in this game. So if sniping was your thing, it would certainly be a nice little choice to try to rely on. Since I'm going with the pistol and with the stun gun and the tranquilizer rifle for now, we just don't have the room to have all this crap. We have to just give something up. Rate of fire crap, reload speed decent, damage great, ammo capacity crap. Completely silent, long range lethal weapon. Yeah, that just looks very uncomfortable. Molly's apartment. We've been there. I think it was the one with the mines we encountered earlier. It certainly looked like a special place right then and there. It just, at the time we didn't have the mission there, so we didn't interact with any of that. Find at least one piece of incriminating evidence. It has to be here. Okay. As you know, the situation with the gangs has become somewhat of an issue for us here. Just like rats, these scum are slowly burrowing their way closer and closer to our Highland Park facility. I've been told you are the man who's been assigned to resolve this situation. I'm sure you understand the importance and delicacy of what we built here and why it needs to be protected. That is why, as uncomfortable as it is, I have to ask you to act quickly. They're getting dangerously close, and this could be a major setback for us. You know how this organization feels in regard to public exposure or failure. Open shipment. Drugs. Anything else? Don't want to take crossbow bolts. No intention of taking the crossbow. Well, that's enough, if nothing else. Not sure we got all the things, but we got most of it, probably. We got enough, certainly. Yep, let's get the hell out of here. Still need to bring in the target of the murder attempt. Some kind of augmented gangbanger. Street thug. Shouldn't be too much fuss for us. Only problem might be that can we take him without causing quite a bit of trouble? No. Doesn't really matter in the long run, but if we can keep things nice and smooth, I'd like to keep them that way. Neutralize all MCB opposition, knockout double D. We do need to get rid of that. It's showing all of their characters with those blue X's, which makes it impossible for me to see what their facing is, so inactive please. Much better.
Turns out apartments in this dump ain't exactly cheap.
Okay, can we just go in there and talk to them?
That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
Fair enough. I don't want to take the machine pistol, I want to take him. Can't be that badly stuck in there. Bedroom door code. That's what we got. We could go through the wall, but I just don't see that ending well. Two guys sitting at a sofa looking at each other. That's bad. That is very bad. Because as long as they're in the sofa, we can't use takedowns. And since we're in this situation, I'm taking the reflex booster. Takedown on multiple opponents at the same time. Basically 2. At least, even if there is a fight, we shouldn't have a huge amount of trouble taking things down.
I don't know about this. Breaking into the cop shop?
He says we don't got no choice. If we want to face down the ballers, we need the same firepower they got.
Why, he really thinks the Popo's feeding them weapons? That shit's fucked, man.
Popos, feds, look, somebody's slipping it to them. So, are you in on this or not?
Well, I guess we could get in from the sewers, but still, breaking into a cop shop?
I'm moving these guys away because it changes how they view me, or at least show on the scanner. They go from gray to green. What I'm hoping is that basically we might have an opportunity where they don't immediately react to us by pulling out their gun. I'm hoping that maybe they'll try to threaten us, which would basically get them to rise up from the couch, which on the other hand would give us an opportunity to take them out. There's no way we can go inside there and not alert these, because one of the guys inside is constantly looking at the door. I guess our best bet is to just go in there and see what happens.
Back again to Detroit, where a
Don't
handful
come
of
no
people
closer,
were taken
Slick.
into custody this
Back
evening,
off.
following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration. This time, patients attempting to access the
someone there?
Second Avenue Limb Clinic found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement.
The other guy just went rise up.
To gather in protest earlier in the week,
We helped.
but police decided to
Don't want
shut
to
down the
drag
legal
this
rally
on
prematurely
too long
and
just
closed
because
the
of a
Broadview Tunnel.
little bit of a
Perhaps they
disagreement
feared
how
what
we're
might
gonna
happen
take
once the
down these
hostage
guys.
situation at Seraph Industries resolved. Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Vegas.
The moment we open this, they're going to come here to investigate.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the
Who is it?
arrival of William
You gonna stay out there,
the
asshole?
author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization, Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at
Shotgun load!
Ain't
got nothing yet!
An extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Seraph in person to offer my deepest sympathy and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to humanity.
Well, I was expecting a little bit more trouble.
Have worked tirelessly.
It's what happens when you have overly cautious people.
I unequivocally deplore the
Still, we did good. Everything should be done now. And we did things exactly as Jenny needed them to be done. So we should be good. Very good. Tranquilizer darts. How much do we need? We have about 33. Don't need any. Well, we might as well take them. Okay, let's go. Let's report our success. Get our reward.
back again to
Reflex boost was totally pointless there though. It'll come in handy sooner or later. No, I don't regret taking it in any way. I'm not sure I should use automatic unlocking device here. It's a storage area, sure. It could be somewhat attractive. It probably is because it has a high level lock like that. Storage areas in general are exactly that, minor bonus places. We might be losing out, I think, on a weapon upgrade, something like of that level of an item. Praxis kits are very rare to be found in such places. You're going to find some Praxis kits in the wild. It's going to be some kind of a more of a secret place, not like that.
Come on, handsome. I'll take your mind off your trouble.
Did you get everything? We have to get that son of a bitch, Jensen.
I think I have everything.
Excellent, Jensen. I knew I could trust you. You identified the shipment completely unnoticed, and my guys got their hands on Double T. Awesome job. What else you got?
I think O'Malley's plan was to start a controlled gang war between the derelict row ballers and the Motor City bangers. You might want to check into that.
Really? All right, I'll keep that in mind when I review all the evidence.
Here's the weapon used in the dealer's murder. Hope you can make good use of it.
You bet, big boy. I've got a feeling O'Malley's guy will become a lot more receptive to interrogation once he knows I can pin this murder on him.
I paid a little B&E visit to O'Malley's apartment. There was a second shipment of weapons, government issue. I don't know how he got his hands on that type of hardware, but the man's got reach.
Great work. Found something else?
I found a stash of illegal drugs. Not much, but enough to get him convicted.
Good. The more dirt we dig up on that asshole, the better our chances to put him away for good. Got anything else?
I managed to hack into his personal account. I think you might want to check any connection O'Malley has with FEMA. There's definitely something going on there.
My God, Jensen. With all you've uncovered, you've probably provided us with months of legal investigation. What's next? You're gonna tell me you found proof he's got free satellite TV?
No, that about covers it.
Well, that's it. You did a great job. Here's the stuff I promised you. We've got more than enough to nail him now, and I want to make a move before that son of a bitch gets wise. But I ain't got no backup, and I doubt he'll go down peacefully. You've already done the bulk of the job. You want to put the finishing touches on yourself?
Might as well do the rest of the job, since you were so useless.
It'll be my pleasure.
Perfect. My contact tells me O'Malley's gone back to his apartment. Go get him. I'll be waiting for you in the alley near the building once you've taken care of that scumbag.
Yeah, you just stand there doing nothing and look good. I'll go do all the actual work. What are we even getting from this? Probably experience. That's what I'm at least doing it. Money, it just doesn't matter really. You need only 535 experience points to get to the next level, and I think we have a reasonable chance of getting it. Wonder if she can make all of this take. I mean, that's a lot of things, criminal activities he can be tied to. But if he has such strong supporters, are they really going to totally abandon him? I doubt that. Doubt that very, very much. Hello, Mr. Malley.
Mr. Jensen. Don't know why I didn't recognize you the first time. Here to make sure your treachery is complete.
You play a dangerous game, O'Malley. Manipulating people, killing them. What's happening here shouldn't come as a surprise. It's an inevitable consequence.
In the end, it seems you and I aren't so different, Mr. Jensen. You too seem to consider this world only through cold, hard facts.
Whatever. I'm here to arrest you. I strongly suggest you consider a peaceful resolution.
I'm afraid I won't be able to comply, Mr. Jensen. But allow me to make you a different offer.
I have no intention of doing that, but I appreciate the fact that you can listen and you can take the upper.
Save your breath. We're done with this bullshit. You're going down.
So be it.
Go down. Never saw that coming. Maybe a bit of a bad choice for the animation, so takedown animation this time. Anyway, mission accomplished. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What's my reward? Where is she anyway? Ah.
So? What happened?
He looked a bit tired and it made him grumpy. He's asleep now. All that's left to do is go in there and cuff him.
I've always liked your style, Jensen. I know I've said it a couple of times already, but thanks. You've done a really good thing today. It's been a pleasure working with you again. Just like old times, eh? Good luck with, well, whatever it is your cute ass is working on these days.
Yep, got a practice point out of it. Excellent. We visited that building yet. I don't recall. It's not important anyway. What we need to do now is finish up the main, stopping the transmission. No, 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 no. Yes, we do. Yes, we're gonna do that. I just remembered a couple of other places we might take a look at, but it's not important. So, back to Derelict Row. This time, there's no limitation on getting noticed or just murdering people. So it should be a little bit easier for us this time. We're going to do pretty much a clean sweep of the place. We don't have to kill everyone, but I mean, just try to stick our nose into most places, see if there's something worth taking. I'll try to keep things quiet as long as we can, but it's likely to go. Shit is going to hit the fan sooner or later, especially in the industrial district. There look like a lot of hiding places and a huge amount of people there, so very likely we're going to get into trouble there. I think I'm going to take the punch through wall ability too at this point. Maybe Icarus landing system. That's not important. But yeah, I think we'll end it here anyway. There's a few upgrades we might think about. A radar upgrade, for example. Doubles the radar range to 50 meters. Targets will also be displayed as soon as they are in range. Visually acquiring them is no longer required. To visually require them is no longer required is the thing what I like about that. It has its own problems, but it's I think in the overall scheme of things, it would be handy. Maybe not quite now, but anyway. Ammo capacity. Okay, so going after the transmission tower and seeing what the hell they have in this gang territory.